just with the people they took, that is going to put quite a large dent in the economy. You can get maybe one more. That's going to set him up quite nicely. He doesn't really have much to save either, so...
Oh no. Still not a bad eco from them though. I mean...
Oh no.
Well, he has...
Good eco. I mean, even without the plant, they got 3, so that's 3 SMGs out their hands.
Exactly, I mean, this Enzu's actually got 3.2 thousand, that's actually quite a nice lump of money there. I mean, the rest of his team is completely dry, but...
Looks like they got a plant first round, they've got enough for a buy, so...
Yeah, definitely. And it seems like we actually got TheMen versus Balboa's Coffee Shop. What names. Right, you can actually see Orbit here. Ooh, there we go. He's sticking for the Famous.
I don't think they're expecting the full buy.
Potentially not, no. I mean, you can see they're pushing towards mid here with Balboa.
I'm not going to try that anyway.
Nah, I realise that's back off. So about Steam noise, guys, I'm just logging off it now. Yeah, there we go.
The chance the early rotate can catch them off if they decide to push A after this, though.
Yeah, that scout is deadly, though. What is Orbit here? We can we're not just going to spectate Orbit here, we're actually going to switch over to Jake with the MP7 just sitting on spawn. But still, just a deadly weapon even at such a distance, just spray down. It's an easy kill, and actually Henzu getting the kill on Velodome, and then followed up by kill by Chipper. That was nice and easy. Seems like the Chocolate Men are facing quite a bit of difficulty this time. We're just pushing up towards Gandalf.
I mean, if the man managed to win this, which it looks like he's got potential, yep. They essentially just want a force buy, so that has put them right back where they needed to be after the second round.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was a good retake by Orbit. Managed to get those 2 picks, and yeah, I don't think he really lost any health, did he? It was like maybe 1 or 2 shots on him, but apart from that, he just clean.
Looks like currently Henzu's doing most of the work.
Definitely. He's trying to carry his team.
It's not quite enough yet.
You never know, teams can pull that out at the last second. I'm actually going to make the pick on the AWP. Is that the AWP? No, it's not. Already taking control of long, this is definitely a good move. And they just continue on. I've seen quite a fanatic move going on here.
That's where the problem is going to go in at the cross.
They managed to delay them.
Yeah, they got bomb to sight. They're going to get someone set up short. Unless they don't. I thought they had it. If he had gone short, that could have been... Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, if he had pushed straight to short, ignored the guy CT, that could have been potentially quite a good plant.
Yeah, instead they kind of just lost control of short, and that was it. And Cuba then, really crucial in what he was doing, and wow, John just trying to make the pick there, which is just, unfortunately, just not worth it. If he just backed off, he would have actually been able to save the weapon.
I don't know, I can see what he was doing. I mean, they were saving for this round anyway, so... Taking the pick, not going to put too much of a problem on their economy yet.
They've actually gone for their first AWP, and it seems like he's not actually going to be picking mid, is he?
They're just watching it, would seem.
Yeah. They actually do have them hanging around in long doors, though.
Looking like they're going to play a slower round this time.
Yeah, I definitely suggest doing the... Yeah, I definitely suggest them doing a lot of the just slow picks and making they take off people and then be able to do the rotates.
Up until now they've been pushing quite fast and just relying on aim, but it doesn't seem to be working for them, so I think they've decided to change up.
Definitely, I mean, they've really...
Like with the first pick from Chipper.
You never know, I mean, if they just done the smoke into CT, they might have been able to cross by now. But because they're playing it so slow, the men are actually just moving off the A site.
And they're about to get pushed long.
Yeah, they're not going to enjoy this one when it ramps them up from beyond.
I know the guy CT, maybe Not playing Freakbox, but watching.
And we actually have John here.
They've got a Cyber. Oh.
Very nice, very nice. That was absolutely awesome.
John catching out the rotations, that was well played from him.
Oh, definitely, yeah. He actually picks up a 3k. That is absolutely beautiful.
John going big into that round. Taking up the first round for Balboascoffeeshop.
Long awaited first round.
And the CT economy after that, you can see, is actually quite hugely dented. But
yeah,
that's not going to be fun for them to recover from.
No, they're going to have to do a bit of a eco. And I mean, they've been, I think it's been clutched in 2 rounds before that, hasn't it? So it's definitely, oh, John having none of it just finishes him off.
No, up until now they've been on top of the economy almost constantly.
Do you see it? He actually missed him. He's by car. Just absolutely.
Yeah. No, up until now the CTs have had the stronger economy, and I think that's been benefiting them. So seeing them play on like the eco could be quite interesting.
Oh, definitely. And Jake actually had armor there.
It actually seems like the T's are just going to roll on them.
Terrorists win.
Taking every single weapon and only losing one. That's a pretty good round from them.
Definitely second round of them. That was beautiful.
Even after that, their economy is already like fully set. Like, if they lose this round, they've got another couple of buys coming after it.
Definitely. I mean, Balboa is the weakest link in there, but they can always just buy quite cheap or just take 9 and just rush in, get the pick. Actually pushing.
The CTs are still hurting from the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, going to go in for the B pick, but actually back off straight away and smoke it off, even though it smokes. And they actually have one coming in from lower. Gets the headshot, but it's through the wall.
I'm assuming that's because they're also watching long.
Oh wow! And he actually gets the pick.
This is a nice eco from the CTs.
Yeah, they know where the bomb is, and we actually have Velodoom here coming in, watching lower tunnels, waiting for someone to push down and try and pick up the bomb.
They got the bomb, but they might not be expecting the person, like the people coming in from A and mid.
Potentially not.
Oh, you might have heard him short now, actually.
Should have Orbit here, looking at the wrong direction.
So I assume Velodoom heard one short and assumed they're going A.
Potentially, yeah.
Which it would seem they now are. But he was watching the wrong angle.
And Lumix there just picking up the easy kill. I'm just going to get the easy plan. I mean, no one's going to be challenging them. Just planting for long as well. Nice and simple. They'll have the Orbit down in pit. If anyone tries to pit it, it's like, or defuse it, they're just screwed.
I'm not entirely sure it'd be worth it for the CTs to go for this, because I mean, even with the money they've saved, next round's not going to be a particularly strong buy for a couple of their team. So.
No, I mean, they have an AK there.
Orbit can fully well go for it at the moment, but it might be worth Kuba trying to save. Which I think is what they're doing now.
Yeah. It definitely would be worth them saving. I mean, I don't think either one of them have armor, but I mean, a 5.7 and a AK, and I mean, he just picked up the smoke as well.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be taking an AK into the next round, which will be good for them.
Yeah.
It's actually going to give them quite a lot of money to go into this round with. I mean, they can have a lot of utility, which should potentially help them to stave off the T's for a bit longer.
Well, definitely, and I mean, it's like I was saying.
They just waste the smoke on the cross, which confuses me because I haven't seen many problems yet with the T side author getting any hits.
Oh no, I just accidentally switched off of it. What was going on? Okay, that's fine. Ooh, no one hear them. That's all good.
Looks again like the T's are trying to do what they did in the 3rd round and take it slowly. Maybe it was the 4th. Try and find someone, isolate them, take them out before they push the site.
Ooh.
Which not work in the case of Chipper. Well, they got the trade, which puts them back in good stead, actually.
Yeah, definitely, it was beautiful though. I mean, took down the Author straight away, and that's exactly what they need to do. But I mean, the team favorite Orbit of TheMen has actually been taken down as well.
And he got the pick CT as well.
Brilliant. That's exactly what they needed. I mean,
right back from Millennium and Balboa again.
Ooh, no Balboa, what are you doing?
The T seems to be working well for their trades, but right there I think he just let himself get a bit too. And that's going to be disastrous for him.
And that is actually a 1v1.
1v1 with 8 seconds left though. Oh, that was a hell of a shot, but it was quite ill-advised of Millennium to try and peek him with that timing.
Yeah, no, he should definitely have backed up. I mean, if he just hit it in Goose, I don't know if he had any utilities there, but if he did, then you could just flash it. And
I think maybe their intel was faulty because unless the guy was coming short, just hiding on A site would have been enough to save him until they won.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. 8 seconds on the clock, you don't need to do much to win that from them. Oh, and Jong just goes straight away from a rush.
They managed to get the trade B, which would be good for oh!
Double.
That's 2 for 2.
Oh no. These 5-7s are proving quite the difficulty for Team Balboa.
BT seem to be doing extremely well on their eco rounds. Hitting those shots. The real question is, are they going to suspect the bomb's top mid?
Potentially not. Ooh.
And no, they're not.
No, that's quite nice, but I mean, Chip is down to 21 HP, but there's only 2 CTs left.
It looks like they're going to be doing mid to B.
I'd actually recommend faking it and going short.
Which looks like it's exactly what Balboa was going to try and do.
Those calls, guys, those calls, I know what's going on. And Velodoom actually loses control straight away, falling for that push. For that smoke.
I think Velodoom suspected it, which is why he pushed short, but at the same time, if you can't hit the shots, it's just unlucky at the end of the day.
And they'd actually left the bomb down, so we're going to actually a little bit of delay here.
It's going to be a delayed plant, but I don't think they're particularly scared. 1v2. What I can't understand is why they didn't plant for long with an AWPer.
I don't think they knew where he was, to be honest.
But either way, as long as they can just hold sort of a passive crossfire, they should be fine.
Yeah, that's quite good. He didn't know quite who to go for there. Still went for it, but oh well.
Good effort from him. I mean, I think again that makes sense.
Yeah, and we actually
they're gonna have a good buy this round. Lots of utilities, AWP, everything.
Exactly what they need to do.
Without head armor, and one with one less nade than they need.
Yeah.
Oh no, 2. Orbit's low on the nades as well.
Yeah, I mean I'd say most important one they should have gone for there is the smokes, which I think they did actually just go for the smokes.
Balboa giving an ill-advised rush onto the B site, with the rest following what some might call slightly too long afterwards.
Yeah, it seems like it was actually the destruction they needed though. I mean, if he hadn't rushed in, then he might have done quite badly.
The others might be right. No, it seems like he was. I mean, if they hadn't hit him instantly, that would have been disastrous. But as it stands, they managed to pull it off.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he got all 3 people at site looking at him before the other ones pushed in. Door giveaway.
I'm not even sure what they are.
I'm just going to CTs and just going to be saving their weapons.
Yeah, they're actually just going to suicide, will they? No? Yeah, David's just going to kill himself. I don't think he realised that they weren't actually on site. To be honest, I mean, if they were defusing that, that would have been absolutely horrific from their side, so at least he checked. And actually have Orbit.
I think they got the economy to afford things like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Orbit there with the with the Scar, that's a horrible gun right there.
It's an interesting buy.
I mean, it's tactical.
And Kuba with an AUG, so definite favouring of scoped weapons from the DT team.
You know, I say it is a.
It's going to get the initial pick. Not what you'd expect from not what you'd expect from a Scar like on an AWPer, to be honest, but.
Yeah, I mean the aim punch can affect it quite badly, but if you don't get that first shot on the orb, then to be honest, you're probably going to get screwed. Oh no, and Millennium actually getting the close kill there.
I mean, the CTs now have the health and the man advantage. Realistically, they should just be playing it safe. 2 to a site, 1 in mid, and then have this round locked down.
Yeah, and it seems like they are actually doing pretty well on this one. I think they might actually just be able to take this one. So as you can see,
The T's seem indecisive, to be honest. Both sat top, like 2 sat top mid, 1 pushing B. I think they're just probing, trying to figure out where people are.
And you can see their health is just so low.
And that's not going to help them. Their second AWP and only player with full health. Just be down.
And the AUG actually managed to get big as well. And that skin he had, absolutely horrible. Storm, I'm pretty sure it's called.
And now with 6 and 18, you got John and Lumix left. It's doubtful they're going to do much. I think they're just trying to cut their losses and get out.
Oh yeah, combination total of what is it, 24 HP. That's quite good.
Quite enough. It doesn't look like the CTs are going to be pushing for the frags though. So.
Yeah, I mean they're just trying to build up that economy again. They've been just absolutely brutalized.
I think they're just trying to play it safe for a couple of rounds, get back into it.
Definitely.
Realistically, they're looking for like 7 or 8 rounds. Obviously more if they can get it, but they need to get their economy built up so that if they get taken out by a rush or something, they can just carry on.
Yeah, and we actually have
Which is exactly what the T's have done this round. Still running with that double low on utilities though, which could affect them.
Yeah, that's just waiting in lower B as well. I mean, they've got full buys. They've actually got 2 AWPs going as well. They've actually pushed out into mid.
And John picks up the AWP, but that's going to give them a huge advantage going into this round. I mean, they've isolated the player at B and split one off A.
Definitely not.
Well, they are getting pushed from behind.
Oh wow.
Just falling apart. I mean, they've got the site, they've got 2 people left alive. It looks like they're going to get the plant, but with 1 on 10 health and 3 people pushing them, 1 on 10, 1 on 16, 3 people pushing them, it does not look like they're going to make this round.
No, absolutely brutalized. I don't think Balbo, no, unfortunately not. It's just not his day.
If it had worked, it would have been beautiful, but
definitely would have been a highlight. I would like to see some in full gameplay from Orbit here, but seems like he's going to just be sticking with that Scar.
I think that's quite a good example of why if you're pushed in mid to B, you should probably send the bomb through tons and have someone watching your back.
Yeah, definitely.
So you saw there, you can just get pushed from behind.
I should have Orbit going here on long. He's going to face up against one of them, but not really a lot of them. They've actually...
They've brought up an auto sniper.
Yeah.
A slightly, some may say a slightly flawed decision due to the fact that its only real use is holding angles, but
yeah,
I think it's more of a frustration. I think it's more just trying to sort of prove that they can do the same thing.
We actually have Millennium here. They're just picking up these amazing kills, and Jade just popping in there and finishing them off. But Millennium, I would definitely say, was the MVP. Yeah, and he was. That was absolutely ridiculous. Some of those kills was beautiful.
Millennium and Kuba both going big so far.
Definitely.
With Veladoom heading up the rear. All of them doing a pretty good job though. I mean, they've managed to break the economy, which was built up over, what, 4 rounds. Send them back to pistols and, like, some armor.
Yeah, just rushing along. 3 Deagles. Is that really going to work?
The flash was a good idea, but the execution was poor. They let the flash fade before they pushed, and even so, they're going to pick up 2 there.
If they get that Scar, they might actually be able to do a bit of damage.
I mean, they've got even numbers, and despite the lack of armor, if they could get the auto, that could be a good round for them.
Actually have John here, he's going to face up against it. Oh, and he picks up the AWP. No, this game is turning around this round, rather.
If this turns into a win, I'm going to be surprised.
This is why I say you just can't call anything, because things like this just happen. It's absolutely crazy. And Chipper gets picked off.
Yeah, Jake pulled it back a bit. That's bomb down as well, so... and it's in the perfect position for them to hold it.
Perfect. If he looked down CT there, he would have picked him. And he gets a 1 deek. That was absolutely fantastic, John. Brilliant shot.
Ridiculous.
And they needed that, I'm not going to lie. There was a chance of that getting taken away from them, but no, they ran away with that.
Lumix decided to keep the auto sniper for the T side, which...
And actually, like, a bit of a surprising thing, but the T side, CT side, Sky is actually better than the T side.
Even so, it's not the best weapon for the T side potentially, and John getting the pick down mid.
That was brilliant. That was a sort of flick shot from below.
Again, that early trade, like that early kill, not traded, that's going to give them a huge advantage going into this round.
Definitely. CTs need to start the rotation slightly now. I mean, they're all just stacked up on A.
Thing is, T's haven't played for enough info, they don't know where they are. I think currently they're just trying to hold mid so that if Veladoom pushes out, they can catch him on the rotate.
Yeah,
Which
he's
is
in a
sensible,
good...
to be honest. I mean, if you can get a 3-man lurk going and he does just push out and over-rotate, you can just take him.
Definitely.
As it stands, though, Chipper's going to push out and get caught from behind. With Bomb electing to go tunnels, which, in this situation, is sensible.
Yeah, and they are actually going to be grouping up in tunnels.
All of them have rotated off B, all the CTs have rotated off B.
Yeah, but Coffee Shop don't actually realise.
Two coming back, yeah. If they'd have acted then that was a good opportunity, but they left it just a bit too late. And Kubu going in, it was a massive kill. Jake following it up. It looks like they've not been left with much of a chance into this round. And the team damage as well.
Wow. That is not exactly what you would have wanted.
It looks like the CT is almost likely going to be taking this off then.
Definitely, yeah. Looks like they're going to be finishing
12
it
health versus 4. I mean, yeah.
That was a good half. Yeah, definitely well played by those guys. Some interesting plays. Some retakes as well.
CT's bringing it in.
It definitely seems like Chipper needs to up his game a bit. I mean, only 3 kills so far. He was trying to...
not doing great on the CT side, but the rest of them doing more than enough to compensate.
Oh, definitely. Need some more Tech 9 action.
With the current like CT Balboascoffeeshop doing pretty well to keep up. All aside from Chipper, who has let it slip slightly.
Yeah,
sometimes you have a bad game, but
just needs to try and concentrate on playing as a support player. And we actually have Balboa picking up the first kill, which is exactly what they needed to get a little bit of information.
Gets traded upon. Oh.
And Veladoom that.
Coming in.
Well, they've actually got control of A site.
Got complete control of A site, and every single CT is going to be pushing in the same direction. No one coming from long. CT player taken, just 2 on short now.
Oh, those kills from Jake.
Nice headshots coming in from Jake with that Glock.
Yeah, I mean, Glock is definitely not one of my favourite guns, but you can get those one-taps on there as long as you're just not spraying. It's just on the pistol round anyway. Apart from that, it's terrible.
The accuracy not great, but if you're moving, you know, just occasionally the stars line, you'll hit some headshots. Definitely not the pistol I'd prefer to be using, but whatever gets you through it.
So.
CT's looking to save here with 257 brought up, which is potentially an interesting buy. And full armor.
Yeah, I would question the fact that if that was actually a team choice or rather just a bit of miscommunication.
I'd actually be looking for Chipper to start maybe helping get other people on his team the better weapons. Maybe drop an AWP here and there and like place with a FAMAS or something. Just because sometimes if you're not doing well, it might be better to help the team.
Definitely.
As opposed to try and push for weapons, and Veladoom just going big this round. I mean, he's not been doing much this game, but he's definitely stepped it up.
Yeah, he's just starting to pick up his pace and carry his weight, I guess.
I mean, eco frags are eco frags, but you can't deny that will get his confidence up for the rest of TR.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of what CSGO is just the confidence. If you don't have the confidence, you're probably just not going to do any good. Unfortunately, it's the mentality behind it all.
Yeah, I mean, if he's doubting himself, thinking he can't hit the shots, then he won't hit the shots, but getting 3 kills in quick succession like that, that's going to put him right back up there, ready to push and do what he needs to do. And as you can see, he's actually entering this round.
Yeah, it's perfect. That's exactly where I put him in this match, as the entry fraggle.
Although they left B, I think they rushed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
And now they're pushing tons.
They actually do get the pick though, oh, Henzu managed to get the headshot on him. Unfortunately for them, they're just going to go up against...
no armor and SMGs, all they're doing is giving them money. All they're doing is giving the teams that free money to pick up the AWP next round, which is...
Oh well.
Unfortunate, but it's just reality of the game.
Yeah, look at that. Just have a look at the men's money.
The economy on Jake, Jesus.
They're absolutely solid.
Orbit's not looking too rich, but it's not like they can't afford to drop him, which they've done.
No, yeah.
If they can pick up this round, they're going to be going into the rest of the half with a very strong economy.
Definitely.
Although the MP7 and Galil might be slightly counterproductive when facing Torque.
Yeah, I mean, if they use their flashbangs right, they have it perfectly fine. But Henzo here just picking up. Is that triple SC? Oh my god.
Oh, triple sprayed up. And one more in the smoke. He can hear him. He knows where the bomb is. Oh, he died.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame.
One left versus 3. It doesn't look like he's going to make it.
Cuba did some pretty good shots there, but unfortunately it just it wasn't enough.
Well, that was well played from the CTs. Slight misplay from the Ts, I'd say, not realising Henzo was at car quicker.
Yeah, if
I'm not sure whose flash it was, but a flash came over and just full blind everyone.
Yeah, they need to work on sort of communication when they're flashing in.
Well, I don't think they flashed into B until they'd already passed tunnels, so
Yeah.
that was a slight misplay from them. They've still got money to part buy into this round, but Balboa seems to have just... He doesn't seem happy about it.
Oh, definitely not.
Millennium, I'm assuming, is going to be looking to set something up. He's got full nades. I know they started off with 3 smokes. That should give them room to do something.
Yeah, I mean, we actually have the men hit.
And although they lost the initial pick on the T side, that's not as much of a disadvantage as you might think.
Oh wow, and they actually failed on that smoking long. That was pretty embarrassing from Cuba there.
And again, just peeking slightly too slow after that flash. Catching him just after he come out of it. And Lumix actually hitting a nice shot on him before Valadoom finishes him off.
Oh, Chipper managed to take that pick, that's important. But he needs to turn around and take these guys out. Nope. Wow.
He noticed they were there just slightly too late.
They need to do this boost from CT. They need to do it now.
I know with 2 orcs, that's going to be a tough retake.
Wow.
Baba getting 1.
Is he going to quick rule it?
Both switched to rifles, they're going to take this, I think.
Wow.
Millennium. Shot from Millennium, but also a lovely shot from Henzo to finish that round out.
That trade up, straight up, like, no forgiveness there. He was in the right place at the right time there. That's beautiful.
The Balboascoffeeshop have actually broken their economy, looking to get back into this game.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they've absolutely destroyed them.
For some reason, they didn't pick back. They didn't pick up the AWP again afterwards. I think it was because Henzo was just slightly too far down long.
Oh no, Henzo.
And the B rush works out. Ridiculous how powerful the pistols can be if you can just get up close enough.
Oh, he just dinged. Wow. Balboa there with 4 HP.
The problem is they're not punishing them.
No, there's no trade up there.
They're not giving them a reason not to keep peeking.
Tech 9s are just so powerful. It's just crazy.
I mean, especially when you've got the pistols and you know your only real shot is if you get close.
Oh wow, Valadoom here.
Oh.
No, that was crazy.
Is he gonna get the defuse?
Yeah, he's got it.
Looks like he's just got it.
I think it's about if it had been a second later, I think that would have been bye bye.
Slightly too close to comfort for the CTs.
Yeah, I mean 11-10. This is definitely quite an even game. It's absolutely beautiful to watch.
Oh, it's been back and forth. I mean, they've both got like runs of a few rounds, but
we do
overall
have,
fairly even.
yeah,
well,
we do. Yeah, we do actually have to keep in mind that Balboascoffeeshop is trying to carry the weight of Chipper at the moment, which is pretty unfortunate. I mean, he's made some really nice shots, but he just doesn't seem to be able to have that confidence in what he's doing.
It also seems that the men have won. The men are good with pistols and clean up the ecos because they've won pistol around both sides and got 2 rounds over that on T side and got a whole 3 on their CT. So
Definitely.
that's just basically given them 7 free rounds.
And then Lumix, they're just basically giving them the whole of log to play with. It's going to be a bit of a nasty playground for them to try and take back.
Yeah, it's a bit of a curious play, but I mean, Chipper gets the trade, but they've just given up so much control with that positioning.
3 versus 3.
Oh,
2 versus.
Chipper hits the shot, but Millennium finish him off. And Henzo's been spotted as well.
Oh, they do have a guy on short.
Okay,
They'll actually jump down.
They know where both of them are now, though, so that's going to be...
Ooh, he gets taken down by a nade. That was quite lucky. No. Orbit there. He was reading the situation there perfectly. absolutely brilliant.
Nice play from Orbit, slightly shabby from the CTs.
Yeah, I mean, on that, Lumix definitely shouldn't have pushed it. I mean, with 2 guys on short,
For me, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's some strange positioning in my eyes. Like, I've not really seen many teams where 2 people take short like that.
Yeah, it's very, very few times you'd see that.
Potentially trying something new, but I don't think it was communicated well because, as you say, Lumix pushed in and just... It's not what you need when you've got a week-long defense like already.
No, definitely not. We actually have Lumix here waiting in long, but they're actually going to get onto B site. And Millennium there just cleaning up Balboa.
They got B essentially for free, 2 people still long. I'm assuming they're going to try and rotate in from behind.
There's not really too much they can do. I mean, if you look at it...
Problem is they're going to run straight into Veladoom, who's still sat there, if they decide to push.
I mean, they don't have armor. They have 1 pistol.
It's a P250.
$300, they might as well just go for the kill. I mean, if they get the kill... Oh.
And the P250's gone, so they have nothing.
Oh, they got the 300 back anyway.
If John can hit the shots...
No. Well, actually, if he got a headshot there, he would have taken him down, but... Yeah. He still got 1 kill. I mean, that's an extra bit of...
With the amount of money they had bought into that round, it was worth going for it in the end, but... I mean, when they give B up like that, it's just... not really going to happen for them. And you could potentially put it down to frustration, the fact that you just saw an early push into B tunnels in that round. Maybe sort of feeling they've got nothing left to lose. Already destroyed economy.
Yeah, and Millennium there with the perfect entry frag, and he just backs out.
Getting a nice entry on B while A site is played extremely strangely. Again, they're just going for the stacks and the risky plays, trying to get some sort of reward out of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, it's just not going to be working out. I mean, they're already 3 rounds behind. They need to push this up.
Although they are getting rotating, as it looks like the keys are setting up to take B, so that could potentially start going a bit better for them.
And what it takes is a flick to kill Lumix right now.
Tap Lumix and take him out of the game. But he did hit the headshot on Orbit first, so that's... I don't know, that's going to put the AWP in sort of a precarious position going into the site take. Potentially give the CTs another chance at taking them out of the game.
Definitely.
No, they've realised that they're just going to play it safe. They know the last guys, they'll just take them out.
4 HP, that was absolutely brutal.
Millennium going big in that round with four frags. I mean, he's been doing really well this game. Almost hitting the 30 bomb already. And with that many more than his team, like, that's ridiculous. The rest of them all sitting fairly close to each other. No one really lagging behind. Same can't be said for the CTs. You've still got Chipper sat on 7. With the rest of them doing markedly better than that, so that's gonna...
Yeah, nearly the whole team have double his kills. I mean, it's not all about the kills, but it definitely makes a big difference.
It definitely helps. Like, that's... If nothing else at all, that's going to put a damper on their spirits.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just hoping that in the chat they're just not raging or anything, because in these moments you can see quite a lot of teams, they do that.
Although Chipper did hit a shot that round, which was quite nice.
Oh, definitely.
They know where 2 of the remaining Ts are.
Oh. Ooh, I really did think he was going to get picked up there.
And it didn't look like they're anticipating that B take at all, so that was quite well played from the Ts.
They're actually going to have to do a full retake as well.
And the CTs with the health they have and the utility they have, that's not going to be an easy task.
Definitely not. They have
Especially
to...
if they lose Lumix.
No, that's what they needed.
Bomb has been planted.
I mean, at this point with their health, it might just be worth cutting their losses. Unless they can get a very early pick, it's probably just worth running away and saving it.
They don't actually have kits, do they? So
No kits, their economy is completely shattered.
They're going to go for it.
And they've got that little health left.
No, and they're just going to get cleaned up. Oh, Balboa with the 1 kill.
Balboa coming from 6 health, getting a kill down to 2, and
No.
it's just not going to work out for them. And Kuba with the ace that round, actually.
Oh wow, yeah, that was absolutely perfect. Yeah, so they were playing for the win. Bit of an unfortunate turnaround, but Still, yeah, they could still go for the draw and go for overtime. I've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah, they're not going to have a particularly good buy going into this round, just forcing up with whatever guns they feel they could take some people with. John buying an M4, you might expect him to drop it to a teammate who has armor, to try and give them a bit of a better chance into the round, maybe taking a scout or the shotgun.
I would have taken the, or Deagle really.
But it seems as if he's going to keep it and just try and play passive. Which...
And TC already taken the two of them down. It's just
again,
going.
maybe not the smartest choice, might show some sort of infighting within the team. Although John does hit one nice shot and almost gets the second.
It seems like it's all down to Henzu with the auto shotgun. Yeah, I was just going to hunt him.
It doesn't seem too feasible. I mean, he gets the first. 50 health left versus 3. 2 of them are low though, so 3 of them are low.
Not mine. Yeah, he was taken down.
Unfortunately, it's not to be.
Taken straight down to 2 HP. That is not good.
Lennon hitting the 30 bomb, Cube with a nice ace. They were playing ridiculously well throughout that whole game.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, that's actually the first match that happened. Both games are actually now finished between the teams.
Did the other delays get sorted?
Yeah, they actually managed to join, but not in time. They actually finished 16-8, I think. Unfortunately, to the team that they were out of 2 people, so that's never good. But yeah, thanks for helping me cast, mate. It's absolutely brilliant. Definitely.
Overall, not a bad game.
No, yeah, and your casting.
Slightly better for those people. My casting could have been better.
Well, there's always improvements people can make, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen quite a bit of. Well, yeah, I just have to say that it was actually really good to cast with you.
So you got Ethan waiting in the wings, and then I can't find it Azura later. So I'm guessing Ethan's casting next, and I'm off now.
Yep. Thank you very much for coming, and I'll probably see you another time as well.
Yeah, man. See.
Yeah. See you.
From your channel.
Alright guys, I will be right back.